Alright, 3 minutes 30 seconds to solve this model. Fairly straightforward, and probably not going to do a second pass through. Just highlight a few things that really helped out as I went along. So a few things about this print. First, this thing, 0.75 millimeter radius after the draft. So the importance there, this is a true 0.75 millimeter radius. If I included that radius in this initial sketch, so let me just go ahead and suppress that. I'm going to edit this sketch, and then I'm going to add a few 0.75 millimeter fillets. This is probably going to give me some errors for, oh no it isn't, cool. Alright, there we go. So if I add that in first, exit that sketch, now we can see that these lines are vertical, and up here at the top, actually, if I look at my bottom right here, that isn't a 0.75 millimeter radius anymore. It's 0.574 at the top and it's 0.75 at the bottom. So again, going back, undoing that, unsuppressing that feature, can't actually pick that, but we can pick this face, and this entire face is 0.75 inch radius. So that was one thing, just noticing that quickly and being able to work through that. Then not having to model these on, and having to mirror those sketches every single time, just mirroring the features saved me a little bit of time. And then this bottom face here, this one's a little bit tricky, or this little bottom feature is a little bit tricky to get right. I just opted to do a revolved boss, and again, kind of going back to that offset tool, that thing can be pretty powerful in cases like this. So if I edit this sketch, or sorry, that's going to be this sketch here, edit sketch, I was able to offset this outer profile and get these end cap lines in one go. Again, just using offset entities, this option here to cap the ends with lines. That helps out a lot in these cases. It means they don't have to draw on those lines after the fact manually. All I had to do was draw those external 3 lines, added a couple extra just for construction. But adding those lines in after the fact, yeah, you see that adds in on the ends. So it can be helpful in cases like this, especially with this weirdness where this radius is dimensioned from the inside. Probably could have started with that and then offset outwards instead of doing the outer and offsetting inwards. But regardless, that is a really handy feature within offset surface or offset entities that I find it gets underused sometimes. And overall, pretty happy with how I did the first time around, not much I would change. So the other last thing to point out is I started drawing this top circle for the cut extrude, realized, hey, I'm probably going to have to cut this bottom face, so finish the sketch, make that bottom feature, and then cut extrude all the way through. Didn't have to go back and forth too much. Alright, that's all. On to the next challenge.